Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Today we are entering into process costing, one of my favorite chapter when I used to do BCom and MCom at that level, even MBA also. Everywhere my favorite chapter in cost accounting is process costing. Somewhat the calculations and the different kinds of process, accounts preparing, transferring the amounts, it was quite interesting and curious also, and one of the important chapter also. You cannot avoid this chapter being a cost accountant student. Now let me enter into the topic. So cost accounting, in cost accounting, process costing, what is this process costing? Means different levels of production. At different levels we can prepare processes, different processes. Every process, what is the cost? Suppose say we have a manufacturing company and we are producing product at different levels. First stage, second stage, third stage, like different stages are there. Every stage you can prepare process account. Stage 1 process account, say process A account. Stage 2 process B account, stage 3 process 3 account, C account, like different process. Means at any time you will come to know that at what level what is the cost is going on and what is the total manufacturing expenses and what is the sales, and so not sales, sales we never get it in process. So exactly how much they are spending it, is there any normal loss, abnormal loss at every stage, and what is the opening stock, closing stock, like every stage wise will come to know exactly the production cost. And also at the same time you can calculate it easily, the expenditure and all these things, the status of each and every process you will come to know. It is very easy to calculate and you will get a very good result also. You can decide based on this process costing and what are the expenses are there, what we can do, how we can mold it, how we can control the cost, and all these things are possible with this process costing. Now in simple definition I would say that process costing, it is used to ascertain the cost of product. It is used to ascertain the cost of the production or cost of the product at each process or each stage. Each stage wise, each stage or each process wise we can come to know the cost of the product. This is, we call it as a cost of process costing. Now here if you see the features, main features are these: production in continuous flow. It is one of the main feature. If the production is not in flow, we cannot prepare process costing. Different processes we are going to prepare. So the production must go on, it has to be continuous flow. Suppose for only particular purpose wise we are preparing this production for particular purpose, that purpose is over, then we cannot prepare process costing. Process costing should be continuous, where the progress of the work or manufacturing work, it has to go on, then only it is possible. That is saying production is continuous flow, then only it is possible. And another one is that cost complied for each process from time to time. This cost should be taken as per the each process wise from time to time. At particular period wise, each process wise we take the cost, not total together, like final accounts and another accounts, whatever we have done, like we don't take process wise, we take it. When you come to the practicals, you will get to know very clearly. Now right now you remember cost complied each process from time to time. Next one, total cost of each process divided by the production to get the cost per unit. How do we get cost per unit in this process costing? Simple, same like previous. Total cost of each process divided by the production. Total cost divided by the production, you will get each unit wise cost. This is what we have done in the previous classes also. So the same thing, okay. So this is to get the cost per unit. Next one is that transfer of cost from one process to another process. Here in process account, we just transfer the cost. Transfer of cost from one process to another process. Means one process to another process we are transferring. Suppose in process 1 we have done some calculation, we got some output, that is to be transferred to the process 2, and process 2 whatever we have done, so that is to be transferred to the next process 3. How long will be transferring this? Until we get the finished product. Until we get the finished products, we will be transferring this cost from one process to another process, that process to another process, like that it goes continuously until you get the finished product. So, this is what saying the transfer of cost from one process to another process. Next one, controlling is easy. Each process wise will come to know exactly expenses and what is going on, how much we are spending, isn't it? Process wise we are getting it. Then controlling is also easy, especially for managerial management people. So, for them it is very much easy, they can manage the things very easily, they will come to know every stage wise what is happening, how much is left over there, and how much cost we are spending, what is the loss we are getting, everything they will come to know each process wise. So, it is very easy to control, easy to manage the things also. So, controlling is easy. Next one, it is simple. Process costing is simple and less expensive to find out the process cost. It does not take much time, and it is not much complicated to understand, to work out, and it is quite easy and also less expensive to get the process cost. Easy to understand. These are the main features of process costing. Now, if you see the elements, main contents of this process costing is here. 3 things: material, labor and production overheads. These are the main expenses, generally you will find it. In the previous classes also, in cost accounting previous chapters also, we have discussed about this only, material, labor, overheads. I told you in the beginning of the cost accounting, wherever you go this will be with you, because cost accounting means manufacturing. Manufacturing means these are the main expenses, you will find it in any organization. So, that is why these 3 are the main elements of any production cost or process costing. Now, next one, I will tell you how do you prepare this process costing. Roughly I gave you format. This format is not given in any textbook, simply to make you to understand I am giving you this format. Suppose a process costing, as I told you, different stages, different process wise we are preparing accounts, okay. Process A account, process B account, in the same way process D, C also may continue until you get the finished product. We are preparing different process wise accounts. Now, for example, if you see process A account means starting process account, we are starting. To start this is the account. What we do is generally we will write it just like trading account. Remember the trading account. What do we write it in the trading account? All the direct expenses, right? So, here also I have written the direct expenses. What are the direct expenses? Generally you will find direct material, direct labor, overheads, factory overheads, you will get it. And on the credit side, generally you will find normal wastage. If you find any normal wastage, that you will be writing over there, and closing stock, okay. So, at this process A account, whatever amounts are there, that will be writing here. So, only these are the amounts related to the process A we are having. So, we have written everything, then closing balance will be always on the credit side. If suppose debit side say 50,000, these two are say 20,000, it means balance is 30,000. This 30,000 will be transferred to the next process. We will write generally simply here process B account. B account, process B account. Now, here this 30,000 will be writing here process A, from process A to process B. So, 30,000 process A. From there you are getting. And how do we prepare this process B account? Process B account is simple. Generally, they will give you opening stock of this process B. If it is given, we will write process opening stock, otherwise we will ignore it. And rest of the transactions are same like process A. You will find material, labor, overheads. Once again, we'll be writing material, say direct material, labor, and overheads. And in the same way here also credit side you will find, say normal wastage, if you find you will write, otherwise ignore it. And closing stock you will write, and then after that this account also we have to close. If only two process accounts, then we will be saying this balancing figure as finished product. Balancing figure will be always on the credit side. You will be saying it as finished product. So this amount whatever we get, this is the balancing figure. Only two processes are there. If suppose third process is also there, then what do? We'll say this one, rather than finished product, we'll say process C account, means transferring from B to C. So we'll be saying process C account, the same one. Choose either this or this. Only two process, finished product. If C is also there, rather than this, we'll write process C account. Means this is transferring to the process C. Once again, same like B account, we'll be preparing process C account also. This is a rough idea about how to prepare the process accounts. Am I clear? If you want, note down or take down, take a screenshot. If you understand today's class, in the coming class we'll work out problems, practical problems. It will be easy for you, but just focus, and after every class you try to understand and work out by yourself, and also refer few textbooks as recommended by your teachers. Just refer it, extra textbooks, extra problems. The more you practice it, it will be easy for you to understand. I have prepared already lot of subjects. Please check out the playlist and don't forget to forward these videos. And practice well. Good luck.